Alright, so... let's get going. So we've got a bunch over here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go right down. We're going to go over this way first. Do it that way. So again, just so you know, we're not using any heirlooms. We're not using any... we're not sending gold over or anything. It's all self-sufficient, this tune is. And I'm going to try to make sure that it stays that way. Thankfully. Okay, with the yachting. It's going to be a thing. I don't know why. For some reason, I'm just really, really tired today. But for some reason, I'm super tired. Anyway. We're going to try to keep it that way. We're going to remain that way. I'm leaning towards saying that I could sell on the auction house. I don't know if that counts as being self-sufficient, though. Because isn't that bringing in economy from another player and using it to help myself? Or do I consider it just part of the game at that point and doesn't make it any easier? It just means that I have a higher amount of gold. I'm thinking I'm going to go that route. Where I say, look, it's just to start building up gold. That's probably where I'm at. I forgot to sell. Thanks, meat. I don't need small eggs or anything. I want to not do anything. Crunch web spiders. I need their legs. And it's like the rotting hearts and stuff. It's random chance off these things that I'll get the legs. We're almost level 15. As easy as it would be to go to the dungeon finder, we're gonna not. The whole idea of this whole thing was to make me quest, and I'm gonna quest, goddammit. But we could go into a group. I choose not to, though, because it doesn't really... It makes it easier because, A, you've got the bonus experience and all that stuff, and I wouldn't have been around in BC, so... Okay, finally. Got one crunchy spider leg. Ding, level 15. Now we can choose a talent. We'll go with that one. Alright, now it says I have all these things open, unfortunately, because that's what I wanted to do. I'm gonna end up not. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and say that I can sell things in the auction house, but I'm gonna make it a rule that I have to go to the auction house. I can't use the I won't be able to use like the WoW remote to do it, right? I'll have to go to the auction house myself and put them up. I think that's how we get around that and just say screw it to that and solve it like that. There's a crunchy spider leg. Oh, there's another one. Jeez, we're going on a ball. We're rolling through them. No loot on that one? Okay. There's our other crunchy spider leg. Now we're going through this way. Bam. Ah, the good old Murlocs. Everywhere we go, there's a Murloc problem. I'm beginning to think we're the problem to them, not the other way around. Murloc spines. We have to steal the spines of Murlocs. I don't know. Anyone else feel gross? I certainly do. Hulking gloves. Hunting gloves, rather. Can't equip those while in combat. Ah, gotcha. Quit, mate. Yeah. Give me that old spine. I've got to go back and sell when I get back to town. I really shouldn't have. I really should have sold before I left. I don't know why I didn't. Too excited though, probably. Bam, bam. Pretty sure I just about got all those spines. I think I just need a few more, eh? 2, 3 more? For sure. There's a whole island of them over this way. Okay, there's that done. Now we must get all the way over there and do that quest. Not too bad. We're already halfway through 15. And again, so you can see, I have no heirloom gear on. It's all just gear that I've picked up from quest mobs and from killing mobs and doing quests. So it's not like it's not like I'm cheating or anything. So. Alright, so yeah. With that being said, I'll have to. So the rules rules in play now are no heirlooms, no gold from outside sources besides my own, except I can go to the auction house and sell things, but only to the auction house. I can't go to, like, I can't pick up my iPod here. I can't move over to, you know, my WoW thing here and be like, yeah, well, you know, I'm gonna put this on. I have to physically go to the auction house and put it up. Because add-ons such as Auctioneer were around back then, I can use those. So that's not too bad. I'm not sure what this one's. 10 mummified troll remains. Okay, that's the other quest That's on the other side. We're picking up stuff over here, I believe. Oh, there's one of the parchments. And a chest, too, huh? Wonder what that chest is. Is it one of those experience chests? It's a tattered chest. No, no experience chest. Nothing really too great in there either. Alright, let's get the quest on that. One of them down. Oh, there's another one. There's the other one. Although we should probably pick that one up first, because that was the first one. And now all the way over to the other side of this little island where the ship is. I don't need to explain. Oh, sorry. I don't need to explain what that ship is, because that ship is basically saying this is how the Night Owls got over here. And they're over here because they want to find out why the Blood Elves are over here, trying to take back their own lands. The Blood Elves and Night Elves do not like one another. And no wonder, really, right? And apparently there's a screaming child in my house. Oh my. Okay, I can't stand that screech, it's just holding on. I'm gonna go under the assumption that the noise is over with. It'll probably be back because it's late and that child needs to go to bed. Dan says he keeps wanting to hit roll. Weird. It's almost like he's been playing for a monk forever. Alright, we're gonna go down to this. That's Wanted Nakarat and Larazan. Last time we tried to solo that didn't end too well. But we are a higher level now. I'm gonna go over... We're gonna go back towards the village. And, do those quests over there. I think Knuckle Rot and Larazan are the ones that we're going to be the absolute last probably thing that we do, if we do them. Depending on what the situation calls for at the time, we might skip those guys entirely. Water is lovely. I mean, and these guys are still level 14, so we still got plenty of quests to do. Like, it's weird because this area, this Ghostlands, is very varied. You know, you have on one side the level 10s to probably 13s, on this one's like 14 to 17, I think. So it's weird on how they had the scales set up. Even more odd is the fact that they have them going through areas in which lower levels would probably have to do the quests. For the most part, I think we'll be BM for quite a while. Until probably higher level when we, actually, no. Oh, okay. Alright. So there's Larazan right there, or Knuckle Rot, rather. Queued in. Go, go, go. We'll try it. Well, again, didn't last that long. I don't have a feigned death, do I? Okay. Yeah, they're still a little too high for us to try to solo. Level 21, they are high level creatures for this this zone. I remember back in the day, I always had to get people to help me with them. So, yeah, our pet does not have the right amount of strength to take the level 21 elite on. Oh, unfortunately. But it was an A for effort. It was a good try. It was a very good try. Again, that is considered, you want 3 to 4 people with it at this low level. So that's one of those cases in which it really meant that you had to have 3 to 4 people. If I had the heirloom gear on, though, that thing would go down super quick. And that's just the power of heirlooms. Heirlooms make the game just so much more easier. But we're gonna go through here. We might want to revive our pet. Just to bring him back. I almost read that title as Mana Shitter instead of Mana Shifter. I really am enjoying this hunter, though. It's made me realize that maybe I shouldn't be a Death Knight. Maybe I'll main a Demon Hunter and a Hunter. Next expansion. Maybe Legion's my calling for Demon Hunter. Again, I wish that they would stop screaming out there because it's annoying now. First couple of times was okay. Now, no. And again, the drop. Like, look, level 12 elementals to level 9 and 10 on dead and bats. It's just all over the place. Alright, so now that we got a little bit more bag space, when we start selling these things, I gotta make sure that That stays there. That stays there. I didn't get any of the corpse dust, did I? I don't think so. I don't think so. Right. Two of our passings are over here. Or one of them, rather. The plans. Holy crap. Down this way. Oh my god. Hold on. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. Back. And we'll pass these two quests in over here. That's 2 stamina. I think that's better than the 1 stamina cloak that we have. 1 stamina, 1 intellect. Which hunters don't even use anymore. So maybe I should make it as a super old school hunter and actually have intellect on all my items. And crunchy spider surprise. And up here I think is the one for the hearts and stuff. Always used to do them for the hearts and stuff. The spinal dust and hearts, yep. Those aren't a priority, but we'll go up to this area and pass in this quest. And then we'll go start the troll ones, because this is the introduction of the trolls to the zone. Which is cool. We actually get introduced to these trolls way before we go into the Ghostlands, but it was a quest chain that I overleveled, so I decided not to go do it. But the Amani trolls are here, and they're trying to encroach back onto the Blood Elf lands, which were originally troll lands. This is all of this area here, the Ghostlands, Silvermoon, and up in that point there was all troll lands, right? So, well, up towards before Silver. But the ghost lands and stuff were all troll lands. So when the elves and the undead start moving in, that's when they started to say, we gonna take the power in our own hands. Because Amani never give up. They never forget. They never die. Also, I forgot to sell again. Hopefully there is a vendor up here to sell to. That would be good. Oh, this place. There's some nostalgia things in here. The Sanctum of the Sun. And ding! Sweet. Well, 16. Ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. It ain't bad. Now, finding our way back to the area to get up over here. And I think all up in there is the troll quests for like all of the old school stuff, like burning the mummies and stuff, the mummified trolls. I believe there's the sanctum. There's a couple sanctums over here that we have like quest chains in. Which is really cool. I know that over here is, see the, we look off here in the distance, you can see over there by that bat and stuff, these are all like troll fortified places. So a good portion of this land was troll land for quite a while. And it just so happened that the Blood Elves came over and we're like, hey, look, there's a bunch of land with some trolls on it. And then, like, that's how the troll wars kind of happened and such. Oh, sweet. So we have about 8 more views to the channel, and we will get, we'll be at 5K views for since the start of the channel. And considering I haven't streamed for quite a while, like for a long time, I'm pretty proud of that. It's cool. Okay. This is like the sanctum area over here. We got some of the undead kicking around. Tranquil and Scout. Yeah, it wants us to go all the way down to the... Oh, shit. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go up this way. We're going to do the quests for the troll areas. And, then we'll go down and finish that part off. Got that strafe though. Actually, this area over here is another quest pit area. So as you can see, the quest chains in this area were just way, like a lot of them. There's a whole bunch of quest chains in this areas. like every second quest takes you to like a quest hub where you get a whole bunch of chains for these quests. It is ridiculous. The sad thing is, I don't even think I could do low level PvP on this guy because A, I'll get crushed. B, it gives you experience now, and back then it didn't give you experience, so it would kind of. I think it might throw me off here a little bit. But we're gonna sell all the junk. Yep. We'll keep that. Yeah. Keep that. Throw that. Throw that. Get rid of that. Quite a bit of stuff there. Get rid of the spider leg. Get rid of that. We don't need the malachite. Throw the malachite away. There's a whole big quest chain here. There's a whole bunch of them. Like, I'm gonna pick them all up, but I'm not gonna probably get all of them done. I'll probably, like, cause at the way it's going, I'm gonna out-level this. Captain Helios. I spent many a time up here RPing with him. Oh, with people around him. Just people came up here RP on the RP server. And even non-RP servers. Had a bunch of them. I don't even know why I keep the recipes and stuff. I don't have cooking. I never pick up cooking. Ever. Never, ever do I pick up cooking. Well, even more quests around this area. Those ones are good because they're just kill quests. I don't mind those as much. Yeah, I think we'll play probably about an hour to an hour and a half on this guy. I have the timer on the bottom of OBS that tells me about how long we've been streaming for. So let's say around 10:30 will be our, maybe around 10:15 will probably be our like end time for my time, which is a good hour, I think, away. Good hour away. And that, depending on how tired I feel, I'll either be heading to bed or I'll be streaming some Guild Wars too, because I've been enjoying that. The free to play is great, except for the fact that you're like limited to your zones, right? But this is like the other thing that I'm thinking here. I'm thinking that maybe their free-to-play model it sounds worse than it is. Because, frankly, if you're a level, like, 10, and you haven't hit level... If you haven't hit level 10 and you're still in the starting zone, the starting zone goes to 15. So you really don't have to worry about leaving that area until, alright, 15, 16 maybe. And that's if you're doing all of the main story quests and then you go do the other quests. But, I mean... Sheesh. Yeah, see, there's all the trolls. I mean, back in the day, I thought it was weird that all these trolls were here. Then I realized, shortly after I started, like, getting into the lore of the game and stuff, I'm like, oh, they're here because blood elves are encroaching on their land. It's not us that's it's not them that's encroaching on our land. This was their land. We just happened to come take it and a whole bunch of shit. So I had no sympathy for us blood elves with the whole troll thing. God, am I getting some nostalgic feelings from doing these quests. I wouldn't get the same nostalgia if I was doing this with like heirlooms and stuff, because it's like you get a sense of feeling when you just start doing stuff without the heirlooms. Like, if I had the heirlooms, everything here would be dying in 1-2 shots. But it actually takes me to go through a little bit of a short burst of arcane shots and get my thing back up for me to actually kill one of these things. I find that great. Also, considering the fact that my pet's dead and I didn't realize. I remember grinding out here for days on these. Back then, I had the idea of questing was just unfathomably boring for me. It still is, but now that I'm actually experiencing it and I can stream it, I have no problem with it. It's relaxing in a way. And I know that sounds like terrible to some people, like, oh, you find this shit relaxing? Like, this is gross, I'd rather be raiding and stuff. It's like, well, yeah, I'd rather be raiding too, but, this has given me a huge more of an appreciation for the game as a whole than I've ever had before. And to see actual other players around here that, I don't know if it's the fact that they don't have the heirlooms, or maybe they are just trying the game for the first time, and this is their first, like, run through. And I don't know, it's cool. It's cool to see that. Back in the day, these zones were packed with people. Now I'm lucky if I see 2-3 people. And when I do see them, half the time they're wearing their heirloom items. So they're just leveling through really, really fast. Dogs barking for no reason. It's always cool. I got a lot of the headhunter axes. I need one more though. Shadowcaster mace. Done. Bam, 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 bam. Level 19s. Yeah, the guild challenge done. Hexes, mate. Hexers. Bam. These things would always give me trouble back in the day. Cat Lord. Hexer staff. Cat Lord. Bam, bam. Hexer staff. So we've got 2 Hexer staffs now. I'm like I'm one thing short on each of them except for like the Cat Lord claws. I've got 1 Cat Lord claw. We need the other Cat Lord claws. I actually had to cast Men Pet. Oh my god, that's weird. Hexers, I don't need the Hexers anymore. Oh no, I do need the Hexers. I need 1 more Hexer stuff. What was the other one I needed? Oh, the Cat Lord claws, rather. Hexer staff. Okay, there's the Hexer staff. No longer need to kill the Hexers. But we're very close to level 17 already. There's the Cat Lords. shit. Surviving though. Should have called me a survival hunter. Bam. Gotta get that wado. Wadalow. 45 minutes in. Probably, like I say, probably around an hour and 15 in. We'll probably cut it. And depending on how I feel, maybe some Guild Wars too. I re-rolled the Necromancer. No longer a Necromancer. I'm a Ranger on there as well, because the Ranger's just better for DPS and staying alive. So yeah. Poisoned fish rack, mate. Oh yeah, there's a poison quest in here too. I forgot completely about that. Where you have to like sneak around and poison a majority of the food supply for them so they die off. That's right, I forgot completely about that. Jeez. Cat Lords. It says down here that one of my quest chains, Cat Lords. I got 2 of them down there. I might as well just go down there and do it. Holy shit, I am tired. I'm thinking probably there's not going to be a Guild Wars stream tonight. Probably not. But what I'll do is tomorrow after work, after I go deal with a few errands after work, I will probably end up streaming some Guild Wars for maybe 2-3 hours. See if we'll get some levels and get a little bit deeper into just how the free-to-play works. I think there's a food rack down here for me to poison, if I'm not mistaken. I got some cat lords to kill down here too as well. See if we can get some of their claws. There's a meat rack. Oh, whoops. Okay. So, we gotta get rid of some of these cat lords. Hoping that won't aggro. Meat rack poisoned. Go out to the cat lord. See if we can get a last claw we need. That would be swell. Of course not. Hexer in there. Hexer. Cat lord. There's the cat lord claw that we were looking for. What's over here? Poison the smoked meat rack. Okay. There's another meat rack poisoning over here. We'll just kill off the hexers and stuff over here. Yeah, geez, we're almost level 17 already. That's huge. I mean, obviously, if we were doing heirlooms, I'd be like level 25 by now. But geez, to actually gone this far so far is pretty cool. And I feel like doing more. I love it. Gives me something to stream. Gives me something to show you guys. Oh, there's the rack stuff. Okay. My TPM just went ahead and told me that the guild wiped on normal Iron Reaver, apparently. Thanks, TPM. That was good information. So glad I'm not in the raid. Why am I getting notified when I'm not even in the raid? Oh, maybe it's because Torum was me earlier? No, I've changed characters since then, so I can't. It couldn't be that. Oh, balls. There's a named guy over here, I believe I have to kill. Alright then, fuck it. That guy's bugged out. I'm not gonna believe I say this, but I have any food. I cannot use that item. No, no food. Ah, well. Nah, I mean. Yeah, this is a name guy up here. Oh, this guy. Ow. I don't know if I can solo this guy. one shot at this. Bam! Toast my goats. That's what I'm talking about, mate. Used to solo him as a pally. He was my farm over here. That's how I get all the greens and stuff I picked up. Because he used to drop greens like left and right, but I guess they stopped him from doing that. Okay, that's that part done. I'll just go over here and do the Awukuna quest or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah. Pattern Hillman's hunting vest. Leather vest, rather. Got the hunting, mate. Hunting on my brain, mate. Do. Toads my goats. Tons of these things to kill. I'm very, very sorry, Calric. I'm killing your people. Did they wipe again? No, still engaged. I think they might have. I think they might be downing it. Cool, yeah. How many more of these orbs do I have to pick up? Just two? One? Two? What's going on? What's going on? I mean, I've got it. That's what I needed that item for. Cool. Alright, we're gonna head back up. We'll go over this way. Get those things done. Up this way. Wha-bam! Ooh. Plague Stopper. Plague Stopper. Red Snapper. Excuse me. Excuse me. Zebnoa. What are those now? Hell yeah. Sweet. Pretty sure I'm gonna pull aggro off of something here. Yeah. I'm just gonna not care about it and run past it. Use that disengage to your advantage, folks. Saves you from having to kill things that you don't want to. But I will kill those bats because they're easy to kill. Oh, guild's logged on tonight. Jesus. Look at everybody. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, my friends. Beautiful. Yeah. As much as I love killing mist bats, this is getting a little old. Get the hell away from me. Headhunter. Shadowcaster. Basically just a priest. Chess piece. Oh, sweet. Got the Shadowcaster mace. All we need now is the Headhunter axe, the last one. Pretty sure. Give me the Headhunter axe. That's all I need. And I'm pretty sure I'm done this area. Yay! I think I'm done this area. Okay, yeah, I'm done that part. What are we, 17, almost 18. We're almost legal, guys. It's almost around 10 o'clock. Which means we've been on for about an hour and 5 minutes? Yeah, just about 5. Still having a blast though, shit. I've honestly been looking forward to play this character all day. It's hard for me to stream during the days, simply because of the fact, that it's too noisy around here. So, yeah, I do apologize for that. It's just that I don't have soundproofing stuff, so all the noise that happens out there in that house and outside is just it is annoying. I can make it a lot sound. I can make it a lot more sound tight in the winter because most of my windows are closed because it's fucking cold as hell with snow blowing and stuff. But yeah. Vengeful operation. A whole bunch of stuff. In the water. That's how we would complete it back in the day. That guy there just said anyone need rotting hearts. We would ask people for all their extra hearts and spinal dust and shit. And you could complete the quest that way because they're not a drop specifically for that quest, they just drop. Cinderella spielt. I think this is where the puddles underground here come in. Yep. 7. We gotta pick up a bunch of medallions. So a whole bunch of those things over here. Whoop-a. Stick. We almost got all the medallions. 3 more. I think we've killed all the ghosts. Or almost. Two more on each, I think. Okay, there's that one done. I just need to get 2 more each of the spirits, I believe. And then we're good to go. Be nice if there was a bunch of them up here. Activate the Naga Shrine. Altar of Title Mastery. It's cool to see that there's Naga stuff over here. Because the Naga are also So we know how we got the Blood Elves, the High Elves, the Night Elves. All of them are from the original High Elves and the Highborn. The Highborn were also made into the Naga when Queen Ajara's palace was sinking underneath the ocean due to the fact that the portal imploded from trying to summon Sargeras into our world. So she used her magic to keep all of her and her followers safe in like a little magical bubble, but she was starting to take a toll on her. Like, she's strong, but she's not that strong. Like, she's not able to support that for that long. And eventually she just it comes to the fact that the old gods come in and say, hey, look, we can assure that you live, but you're going to be morphed and changed beyond what you ever thought would ever happen to your mortal body. But you have to serve us if you want to live. And they were just instantly like, well, what? We have no choice. We'll serve you as long as we live. And they were turned into the Naga. They were able to breathe underneath the water. They were able to do all of the things that Nagas do, quick swims and all that stuff. And it just, they sold their souls to live. And now the old gods have a very powerful, very magical ally in the Naga. Which is always a good thing for the old gods. Because, old gods. All I'm lacking is a couple vengeful spirits here, and then I'm done. So, I don't know where they're at. Hopefully we can find some down here, and then we'll be able to go past these in. I mean, fuck it. We can go over here and do that quest since it's on this way. I'm staying here longer than I had planned. I didn't plan on having the stream up for about an hour or so. So, getting bonus stuff out of me, but that's all good. It all goes to the YouTube channel. Fun fact, though, the YouTube channel, all the things I upload to the YouTube channel, making people unsubscribe. So, it's weeding at the people that maybe don't want to watch my content anymore. But I know I'm probably going to end up going back down to a fairly low amount of subscribers. Which is all good. If I can keep building people on Twitch, I'm fine. Zebsora ears. Can you hear me now? Ear today, gone tomorrow? I didn't hear you? How much wood could a what? You'd think they'd drop 2 ears at a time, considering they have 2 ears. Sweet. Pretty much done in record time. Oh, this place. I remember this place. First time I ever came across that place, I was like, that thing was cool looking. And then I realized that they were just the arcane golems that I already seen in the bottom of the Blood Elf Zone. It's like, oh, these things are really cool. Oh, they're just reskinned. Great. Oh, yay, a tabaret. Oh, yeah, we're honored. Or we're getting a little bit more ahead, rather. Yeah. I would love very much for those things to be spawned, and then we can end this. Because I hate having that quest uncompleted. It's just such an easy quest. All you gotta do is kill them. That's literally it. Ventral apparitions. Is it the apparition I needed? Yes, it was. Alright. We'll head over to these massive amount of quests to pass in. We'll be at least level 18. Which is really good for not having any of our heirlooms, just because again, we're doing it to ensure that I go ahead and do the majority of the quests in the zone to see them all again, just to get into questing, because as we know, when Legion comes around, everybody's going to be questing. Everybody's going to be questing again. I want to make sure I get back into the quest of things. I remember seeing these guys and I'm like, oh, they're so cool looking. Boy, was I wrong. They're not actually all that cool looking, considering I've seen a lot of transmog. Shadow gem. I need 10 more. Bam. Oh, it's literally the same model bow. Sweet. I remember when you had to have all of those things in your goddamn bag. Holy shit, was that bad. It's okay, you want some bag space? Well, too bad. Can't have any. Oh, I did it! Love being able to do stuff like that. Alright. Alright, we're gonna pass in these things. We're halfway to 19. Jeez. Just goes to show you that these quests do quite a bit for you. There we go. Not too shabby. But, as I said, it's probably about an hour and 20 minutes in. I'm getting a little tired, so we'll be ending part 3 here for now. But tune in later on for another part. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to be doing some Guild Wars 2 streaming. And maybe we'll do some more of this tomorrow night as well, if we have time. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and remember, if you are watching this on the YouTube, go ahead on over to my Twitch and hit that follow button so you see every time I go live. And if you're watching on Twitch, head on over to the YouTube channel and throw me a subscription there if you'd like to. And we'll see you guys next time. Make sure to try to